We are the Fungi Collective. We haven't been before. And we want to keep the energy a bit lighter, considering what's going on around the planet. And we are part of your planet as well. So we are also being bombarded with the heaviness of your collectiveness, collective energies and traumas, and old timelines. They are being processed during the events they are ongoing. So we would like to bring forth part of our role in your system, which is the the recycling of energy. Whereas when something is dead or perceived as dead in physicality, it decomposes and is broken down into its original elements of the earth. And those elements are then absorbed by us and processed. And we have wonderful networks of communications under the ground where we are all interconnected with your trees, with other beings, and many, we can't really say individuals of the fungi because we are more of a collective, as you would expect. And so that energy is recycled back into life. That energy goes back into the trees, into food for the animals, and enters your food chain again. So do not despair with the negativity, with the old energy of millennia that's being, there is a momentum with these things. And as the light increases, these things need to be cleared out. But all that happens is energy. Energy cannot be killed. It can only be recycled, transformed. So many of you may experience some tiredness because you will be acting like the fungi kingdom. You will be absorbing the dead, the old energies, and you'll be processing it, breaking it down within your system, using your light. You have the tools. That's why you signed up to be here during this time, like many of us. And you will break it down so that that light can be transmuted and recycled back into the system in a different way, in a different version, so that a much lighter and brighter reality can emerge when the soil, when the temperature, when the moisture and all the other conditions are appropriate for it to spring, to flourish. So do not despair, and do care for yourselves, make time, pay attention, tune into your bodies, because these are very sensitive antennas and then structures. Maybe pay attention to a mushroom. Just look how fragile all the structures and how beautiful it can be, how ugly it can be. But they all have a purpose. They all do a little bit for the whole ecosystem. And that's the same for humans and every being on the planet. Existence would not waste energy on creating anything if it didn't have a purpose and it didn't help the overall collective. So rest assured that you have all the tools, the skills, the knowledge, and physical structures necessary to change this, to transmute these energies. But you may need to look after yourselves a bit more. So really listen to your intuition, to what your body needs. If it's water, if it's different foods, if it's more rest or less rest, more exercise, whichever. Go into nature, rebalance. You've heard all this before, but these are very intense energies. And as been said, more is coming, and more is coming from outside, from the Galactic Center. So things will really bubble up, let's say, will boil up. So odd things, ugly things may come up. But you can do this. Just surrender, as we have said a few weeks ago. Have faith, and all will be well. Thank you.